I've been with Manuel since day one, building the agency here. Arcadio knows. So, quick question: how many of you guys first time that you come to one of these workshops? Oh, I got a lot of new guys here. Good. I have good news and I have bad news. So, good news is we have an amazing presentation for you guys tonight. Bad news is Manuel couldn't make it out today. He having some trouble. So he did send me a video though. So he wanted me to show you guys that before we kick it off. All right.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Manuel Suarez. So here's the deal. I won't be able to make it to this AI marketing event in person, but don't worry. I've got my trusty AI robot, Ninja Marketer, to take over for me. I want to discuss the revolutionary impact of AI on marketing and how it has changed the game for all of us. AI is the product of our creativity, as demonstrated by science fiction for decades through books and movies like Star Trek.
These are the voyages of the crew of the Starship Enterprise.
iRobot.
My robots don't kill people.
That thing threw somebody out of a window. Is that registering with you?
Star Wars.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
And Minority Report.
Don't run. Everybody runs, Fletch.
These movies have shown us the future through their writing and visual effects, and it's something that was born from our human imagination. Now, for the first time, we have access to AI for all of us to use. Science fiction is no longer fiction, it's science. Let's leverage it to create even more remarkable experiences for our customers. With AI, we can create custom avatars.
Welcome to AGM Marketing.
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 Generate images from text. And even replicate our voices to sound like our real voices, like I am doing right now using this program called Descript. It's pretty amazing, but the real power of AI lies in its ability to help us create personalized experiences that truly resonate with our customers. Whether it's through chatbots, social media, or SEO, AI is helping us connect with our audience on a whole new level. And as technology continues to evolve, AI is only going to become more critical for businesses. So let's embrace the power of AI and use it to create even more remarkable experiences for our customers. Whether you're using AI to automate your marketing processes or to personalize your customer interactions, it's clear that AI is changing the game for all of us. So sit back, relax, and get ready to hear some mind-blowing insights from my robot buddy, Ninja Marketer. And remember, if you're not riding this wave, you're getting left behind.
How cool was that?
That is some fun stuff, huh? All right. Raise your hand if you felt that I was not going to make it for real. All right. Who was like, oh, man, I'm walking out. No, he's pretty good, too. All right. Oh, my God, that was hilarious. I was cracking up inside watching you guys and your faces. Anyways, all that came from a little picture. That's it. From a picture, right? So it is just getting started. And Jorge said that I'm experiencing some trouble and that's why I couldn't make it. I'm obsessed right now. I am in trouble. I need therapy. I can't get over it. I keep on thinking about how big the opportunity is to make us better and stronger, that yes, I am in trouble, because that's how I roll when it comes to opportunities, right? So anyways, we have a great presentation for you tonight. Anybody that feels that there's something special there, but you can't quite grasp what and how, this is for you. If you are trying to figure out how to build the next rocket ship with artificial intelligence, this is not for you. We're gonna show you how to leverage this incredible technology in the most basic way to help you become more efficient. All right, we're going to talk about that for tonight's presentation. We should be doing this for about an hour. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to work on the on giving you guys the information that you need. You guys want to tell me what's up right away? Oh, because you haven't done the slides. Well, we got no slides installed.
We sent the new ones.
Okay. All right, good. So Jorge was going to do that work while we talk a little bit more about it. So anyways, it's a very exciting world. Just for curiosity here, for surveys, we have a lot of people. We have hundreds of people on the stream, so thank you for tuning in. As soon as we're done, I actually had the coach himself introduce the webinar to you over there, and you might have not seen my face and wondered what the heck is happening here. You hadn't seen the video yet. So if you stick around to the end, I'm going to spend a few minutes with you at the end in the stream talking about any questions that you might have in regards to how we're using it. Because what we're doing with it, here's the crazy thing about artificial intelligence. Everybody's going to teach it in a different way. Some people are going to have ways to do it that is just different, more effective, more like simple, etc. You get it over here? That one. That's the one. Okay. So again, you can see the real life thing here. I literally just finished the slides right now, and I send them over from my office over here to this computer over here. So we're going to show you how we're using it to make you more efficient. When you walk out of here today, you're going to become more efficient instantly, just like that. Who would like to be more efficient after today's workshop? Great, you're in the right place. All right. Who would like to do more in less time? Right? Who understands that the most valuable commodity that we have is called time? All right? How much faster can we accomplish our goals if we had more time in our hands, right? This is what it's all about, guys. It's not about like the world being taken over by robots. It's about an ability for us to do more with our time. Quick question over here. Who has been using any kind of artificial intelligence tools over the last few months? That's amazing. That's so cool, all right? Who has had some mind-blowing moments of facilitating their experience at work? Okay, well, pretty cool, right? Pretty cool stuff. Okay, now keep your hands down. Who has no clue how to use artificial intelligence or has ever used it? Okay, don't be embarrassed. Maybe next month you can get embarrassed, right? But right now it's fine. It's still acceptable, right? It's like back in maybe 2 years ago, who has a TikTok account? Nobody would raise their hand. And now it's like, I have a TikTok account, right? It's the way it happens with technology. You want to say something?
No, it's so huge. Like a lot of people still don't even know about it.
That's right. It's moving very, very fast right now. So let's get to it. 85% of businesses fail within the first 10 years, historically. The probabilities of you failing, not because you're good or because you're bad or because of the environment or the economy, are against you in the game of business. These are the numbers. These are not things that I'm making up. You have a 15% chance of being around 10 years from today. Your business, okay? So this is the reality. A few of the reasons for this particular issue include, number one, poor financial management, inability to attract and retain talent, ineffective marketing. We can help with that. Failure to adapt to changes. We can help with that. But most importantly, the biggest reason of all, anybody wants to tell me, I just want to know how good of a students you guys are. What do you think is going to be the biggest reason for failure for most businesses? Anybody wants to volunteer and answer? Number one. Undercapitalized. Yeah. I have another way of answering that. Humans. And why am I saying humans? Because the biggest cost and expense in any organization is the human workforce. On average, 70% of a company's money is given to other humans that are working for that company, which means that your answer is correct because you don't have enough funds to keep that business going because you have to pay for your humans to deliver the work. And of course, that's why I said 5 reasons. Marketing, situations with like, payroll and human resources, and there's all these other things that are important in a business success. But at the end of it, if you had enough capital to keep on paying for your humans and you have enough conviction for your products and services, you know what? You stay in business. Can we all agree to that? Very good. So what is the biggest business expense? Humans. Let's just use common sense for a moment. What can artificial intelligence do for us? Can it make us geniuses? This is a quote from my book, which, by the way, anybody has heard about my book, it's not ready for purchase yet, okay? I literally just finished writing it last week, okay? My last chapter was a bonus chapter on the power of some of the things that we're going to talk about today, all right? This is an excerpt from the book, and it says, an important note, artificial intelligence is a tool, and like every other tool in our shared world, its power lies entirely in the hands of the user. AI doesn't transform ordinary humans into geniuses. Rather, it turns human geniuses into more efficient human geniuses, and regular non-genius humans into far more efficient non-genius humans. The key word here being what? This word over here, efficient. Being able to do more with less time. You don't have to compete with everybody else in the room. You got to compete with yourself and your ability to do more with less time. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, you have your own goals, your own targets, your market, whatever that may be, already exists, because if you didn't, you wouldn't have a demand, right? Unless you are inventing rocket ships and doing things like Elon Musk and all these people that are creating things that are revolutionary, like Henry Ford creating a vehicle, right? Those things don't, like whatever you're selling already exists. There's an established demand. So all you got to do is become more efficient with your time, and you can do more than your competition and then start getting yourself on a path to winning. Excerpt from Marketing Magic. If you didn't know, that's the name of my book. It's the thing that I have done. I can tell you right now, it is the thing that I am the most excited about in my life. Number 2 is artificial intelligence. Number 1 is my book. I think it's going to be something very special. It's going to help a lot of people. And it's going to be out very shortly, and I'm going to launch it in several languages at the same time. And that's coming in. The chapter is called Unleashing the Power of Artificial Intelligence for Content Creation. So let's take up one of the reasons for business failures. Failure to adapt to changes. Even some major businesses we've all been familiar with have failed on this one point. Why did Kodak fail, and what can you learn from its demise, right? Kodak. Why did Nokia fail, and what can you learn from it? 4 biggest reasons why Yahoo failed. All of it boils down to the same thing. They failed to innovate. They failed to adapt.
Kodak was the 5th most valuable company at one point in the U.S. And they failed to adapt. You know, and that's when Fuji came out, I think, and digital cameras started coming out or whatever. And they did finally adapt, but it was too little, too late. So right. There is also the timing of adapting, right? Same thing with Nokia. Who here had a Nokia when they were younger? Yeah. And then you remember? Wow. I think we all did, right? We played Snake on it.
Who here still has a Nokia?
I saved it.
It's on the museum, right? Okay, good. He said he saved it. All right.
But yeah, I mean, same thing with, I don't know if we put it up here, but BlackBerry. BlackBerry was another one, failed to adapt when the iPhone came out. And they had that whole, you know, the chat feature already kind of figured out, but they didn't capitalize on it like the iPhone did. But
the list goes on and on and on, right? Like the BlackBerries and the Toshibas of the world, and IBM actually also got hurt when all these companies started stepping in, right? Like in all these guys, right? BlackBerry. Anybody had a BlackBerry here before?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. One of the biggest changes today is the broad availability of artificial intelligence. So we're going to talk about this throughout the presentation today, because the main thing that has changed is accessibility. There's been all these companies using AI for a very long time. Raise your hand if you have an iRobot cleaning your floor. I'm raising my hand for real. iRobot, right? It works on artificial intelligence. That machine has been around for more than a decade, cleaning floors with freaking artificial intelligence. Yep. It is insane what it does. It actually, after a couple of passes through on your house, it will know exactly where to go and how to get back to the home base and charge itself. That's artificial intelligence. I mean, it sounds like an infomercial for iRobot. It's really cool. I mean, I'm telling you, I've had it for 8 years, all right? Every time that I pick it up, my wife always makes fun of me, like, Manuel, I got it, it's really good, yeah. I pick it up and I open up the container of like
it's cleaning the floor. And it's ridiculous. I don't even understand how much dirt we actually accumulate on the floors, because it's like packed, empty out. It's a really cool technology, right? When these phones right here, the cell phones, the Face ID, what do you think it is? It's artificial intelligence. Yep. I mean, all over the place, you're gonna find artificial intelligence across
Google Maps.
So many different things.
If you use Google Maps, it detects your GPS, it knows where you want to go, and it can also detect if there's traffic, and it's like, oh, well, you want to go this way so you can get there faster. That's all artificial intelligence.
And the list goes on and on of all the things that we still use today, that we are used to, that operate based on artificial intelligence, all right? All these little helicopters that you can fly on a route, and they follow you around or whatever, like these planes.
The drones.
The drones, right? That's the name that I was looking for. The Army has been using artificial intelligence for a long time. There's this guy who's a legend in the world of artificial intelligence. He's not really known in the world at large, but he's been behind projects using artificial intelligence since the late 80s. And one of the things that they did, for example, the Oklahoma bomber, was found through artificial intelligence. Millions of lives of people have been saved through artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence helps make calculations in regards to what are the probabilities of finding this here, or finding a bomb over here, or finding the group that's going to attack over here, and it makes determinations for you. It makes decisions that the human doesn't have enough time to calculate. So it's that powerful. It goes way, way, way back. So some people love it. For example, you see articles on the internet all over the place. People are how it's transforming the world, how it's making it better. Today we're talking about how it's making your business better, how it's making your marketing better and your ability to capture attention better. And then a lot of people hate it, right? And this is something also very common in the world at large. People that want to excuse themselves from being a part of an opportunity, they tend to hate on it. They tend to criticize it. They tend to explain to others why they feel it's something that is dangerous or something to watch out for. That's usually what you get from somebody that is themselves a looser sort of personality, right? Because when you have evolution of technology, you can either be an optimist, figure out how to use it to make yourself better, or you can be a pessimist, complaining about how the world's going to change and how it's going to all end. A lot of people will talk about how things are getting scary with it, right? There's an article over here like talks about how we should be afraid of AI. Things that have happened with science fiction, like who saw the movie I, Robot, right? Is that movie? Will Smith, right? They took over and they ended up attacking the humans and almost got in control of the world. That, my people, I promise you, is not happening, because the AI is actually entirely dependent on the input by the humans. 100% dependent on it. It evolves and it makes things, calculations that are in your wildest dreams not possible, and it makes you faster, but it's still going to depend on the human input, all right? That's why geniuses will become better geniuses with the tool. Okay, but the fact is, of our future and has already begun to transform many aspects of our lives. So let's quickly define what it is. AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to the ability of machines and computer systems to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, decision making. So what AI is not? A replacement for human intelligence, so it can perform specific tasks more efficiently and accurately than humans. It cannot yet replicate the breadth and depth of human intelligence. And trust me, we have been so deep into it for the last several months that the human aspect has to be part of your business. It has to be a part of your marketing. You're not gonna just set it and forget it and let the machine build your business for you. That is not really happening.
Or like what we've experienced, especially here, because we're using it for marketing, is like you still have to have a marketing mind to tell it what you want, to get the output that you want, right? For the best results. So, and then, you recognize the output that it gives you and you're like, that doesn't really go with like what I know about marketing. So then you tweak it a little bit and you make it your own. So it doesn't replace, it doesn't replace a marketer, it doesn't replace a business owner or the human.
Yeah, and we're gonna go over a few examples so you get an idea on how that works. It's definitely not error-free. Algorithms
the systems that operate these platforms, can make mistakes or produce unexpected results. So it's going to produce unexpected results. They require careful testing and validation to ensure their accuracy and reliability.
But didn't it say like what's something funny? Like we asked it like, does it know about you or something? And then like it came up with some like crazy, it made up some stuff. So it was like.
It did make up some stuff. It said that I worked for some people that I Manuel Suarez worked for some army sergeant, and I don't know. And then he gave a lot of very accurate data. I'll show you a real example so you can see how that works. A replacement for human workers, it's not going to replace human workers. Now, what did I say was the biggest expense a company has? Okay, you know what it will do? It's going to make every single one of your workers, employees, more efficient. And if they don't start using it, they're quickly going to become irrelevant in that company. It is your job as the executive, as the CEO, as the marketing officer of that company to ensure that the people that are in that company use that technology because it maximizes their ability to produce. 10 times, 20, 100 times, sometimes more. The crazy things that I have done, if I open up that can of worms, we don't get out of here tonight. Who wants to get out of here tonight? Right? I have so much to give you that I want to make it clear, I cannot possibly teach you all tonight. So be ready, all of you, on the stream and here in person to be sold something by me today. I'm going to sell you something. I don't sell many times when I'm here on these workshops, but today I feel a responsibility to sell you something very cheap that is going to help you get better in this area with a lot of practical things, all right? So just getting you mentally prepared for that, because I am not going to just be able to teach you all of it in 1 hour. This is a big deal. You're going to be able to accelerate your business progress. I'm going to be able to give you something of very high value in this facility for you to take things next level. So we're going to get to that at some point. So definitely not a replacement for workers. Just to give you an idea of the power of AI, here's a few ways that it can be used. Number one, personalized marketing. AI-powered marketing tools use data analysis to personalize marketing campaigns to specific customer segments, resulting in higher engagement and conversion rates. All right, very important. It's going to help you improve your marketing. This whole thing in 3rd grade reading level is basically saying it's going to make you more efficient in your marketing, specifically around your messaging and your brand, so it can stay with you. Number 2, content creation. Who thinks content is important in the social media game? Okay, great. Social media is absolutely dependent on your ability to produce content. You don't produce content, you can't penetrate the social media environment. As simple as that. So AI is going to help you with content creation, but even more importantly, it's going to help you with content creation inspiration. Because sometimes you have this thing called analysis paralysis. And you know you have a powerful device in your hands. And it's right here. And all you got to do is press the button and just go live. And you just can't press that button because you don't know what the heck to talk about. And you don't know what value to give to people. And you don't know how to talk. And you don't know anything about, I don't even know, you know what, I'm going to just put it down. So the reason why people like us win in the social media game, the reason that we've been able to create people like Dr. Eric Berg and my father, Frank Suarez, and all these guys that I've had success with is because they press record and they go live and they communicate. It's not really just magic. It's the ability to press that button and communicate. So you got to get inspiration about what to talk about. And here's the thing. Who thinks, quick little survey point, that you have value to give to the world? Raise your hand. Okay, very good. Most businesses that succeed, let me rephrase that. All businesses that succeed really understand what their ability to help others is, clearly. That ability is what I also describe as their superpower. I talk about that in the book quite a bit, in my book, Marketing Magic. So you gotta know what to talk about. This tool helps you understand what to talk about and gives you an infinite list of things that you can communicate. And all you got to do is grab one thing at a time, all right?
We've done entire workshops just on content creation because, we list out all kinds of ideas, where to go get ideas, what are people asking, well, just make a video about that or whatever. So everybody, like all you guys raised your hand, you understand content, the need for content or whatever. Most of the accounts that hire us, they do understand that, like hire our agency for marketing on retainer, but they don't want to do the content or they don't know how to do it or whatever. This is going to eliminate 99% of the excuse of no content creation.
It's incredible.
Not just the idea, beyond that. We'll get into it in a second.
This is one of the things that keeps me up at night because of our ability that we have right now to just create. It's an obsession that I've had for a long time, which is helping people spread their message, and this makes it that much faster. So again, examples are coming. Ad targeting, AI-powered ad targeting, just so you can understand who exactly your audience is. Who here thinks that they will be able to sell their products and services more if they knew exactly who their ideal audience is? Guys, there's 8 billion people on the planet. Most of those people do not care for your products and services. If you just basically advertise television style and just say, put it to everyone in your station, you're probably gonna go bankrupt. Business is gonna close down. Imagine if you're able to find the exact segment of your potential customers. 36 years old, living in a certain area, making a certain amount of income, Hispanic or Latinos or Americans making 50% more than the rest of the population in the United States. Imagine just really understanding who your audience is, who's buying your products. This tool is going to allow you to understand that. Who's buying your products and who's buying your services, all right?
And it's already actually also being implemented into like Google campaigns, Facebook campaigns. We have some campaigns right now that I'm running that are spending more than $15,000 a day on this ad targeting type of AI technology. I give it 5 videos, 5 images, I'll give it some text, some headlines, and I'll tweak a little bit of like what kind of audience I kind of want to focus on, but the rest of it, the machine does everything. And it goes out and it puts ads on YouTube, maybe on Google, maybe even on Gmail, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Wherever it thinks like your customers are, it's intelligent and knows what you guys are searching for. Google knows everything about us, right? They know when you're getting married, when you're having a baby, like whatever, everything. They read your emails, they read your search history, they know what videos you're watching. So they really do know how to target you and when to target you and how often too, because it'll start to be intelligent and it'll know, oh, okay, I have to show you an ad 4 times, maybe 7 times or whatever it is. Everybody's a little different before you actually go and you buy. So this kind of technology is amazing.
Dana, you know what I want to request? I want to get a can of worms here, all right? And she's making a list. She's my executive assistant, right? She's making a list. Because
but this is what I like. This is what I live and breathe every single day, these type of campaigns. So it's like, I get super excited. We should do a whole workshop just on these kind of ad targeting campaigns.
His obsession is marketing, like mine, but he's in the battlefield working on the account. So he's already doing nerdy stuff. I'm not gonna go down direction today. I'm gonna make it more basic, but it is to understand the extent of the tool. It's getting pretty incredible. And it's one of those things that I would say that in the world of the internet that has been around somewhere around, let's say 40 years, right? If you go back to the early stages of IBM and pre-dial and dial-up, etc., we go back to the 1990s or late 1980s. We've had internet for somewhere around 35 years or so, all right? Agreed? In all those 35 years, which is the entirety of the world of this thing that has revolutionized the world, there's only one thing bigger, and I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with the world of marketing and business. If you know me, you know that I've been doing this and I have several businesses, all of them successful. I've been doing it for 10 years. I understand opportunities. That word opportunity is something that I live by all the time. In all the years of the internet, there's only one thing bigger than AI right now. One thing in its history. Anybody wants to guess what that thing is? The creation of the internet itself. Nothing else is bigger than that. The creation of the internet is the one thing that's bigger than this. Dot-com bubble, the dot-com era, all that stuff, it's dwarf compared to what this is gonna do for all of us. Again, just think about that for a second. Understand that if you could do 10 times more every day with the same time, you will be able to get there 10 times faster or more. Imagine that. So what you're able to do in a business in 10 years, you can do it in 1 or 2 years. It is that incredible. All you gotta do is understand that there's door wide open, and you gotta now walk through that door, because nobody can force you to walk through it, right? That's what it's all about. So again, I have so much to share that we will be here forever, and we're definitely not doing that. First thing to know is the concept of AI is not new, so we talked about it. Since the 1950s, researchers began exploring the idea of machines and systems that could mimic human intelligence, just to give you a little bit of background, right? And it's been going on for a while, right? AI technology has been around for decades, but has become broadly available over the last few years. Now, specifically, broadly available since November of 2022. That's where this thing that we're going to talk about, how can you use it in your business? Let's look at a few of the tools we have available, right? This thing that you guys have all heard about. Raise your hand if you have not heard the word ChatGPT in the last 6 months. Raise your hand if you have not heard that word. Whoa, I bet you don't have social media, right? Or you don't use it. You don't pay attention, right? So it's pretty crazy. Everybody now knows it. It's the fastest growing tool in the history of mankind. It had 100 million downloads in 1 month, okay, the tool. Now, what's all the fuss about? What is it about? Well, let's ask ChatGPT, all right? We're gonna go and I'm gonna ask this thing what this is about, all right? I wanna give you a real example. Again, this is unscripted. Okay, Jimmy, can you capture that, or am I kind of like putting you on the spot? No? Okay, okay, great. So let's do this. Okay, so, I'm doing GPT-4. I'm actually gonna change to GPT-3. This is just like namings of upgrades on the program, that's all it is. Let's do something first. Who would like to know what GPT freaking stands for? Yes. Okay, good. Why are you called ChatGPT? Let's see what this thing says. Okay, so I'm called ChatGPT because I'm a chatbot powered by the GPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer Language Model. GPT is a type of deep learning algorithm developed by OpenAI. That's the name of the company. That company, fun fact, Microsoft invested $1 billion last year, and just recently invested another $10 billion on it. 10. And I'm saying B with a B, all right? Okay. Developed by OpenAI that has been trained on a massive amount of text data to generate human-like language. By leveraging the power of GPT, I can generate responses to questions and engage in conversations with users in a more natural and human-like way. You're gonna see here my chat history, and you'll see, getting a glimpse as to why I have lost my mind recently with this. I mean, just literally yesterday, all right? Literally yesterday, I jumped in here and I created an entire sequence of emails and text messages and marketing campaigns by simply giving it a few bullet points. And I would like to make this clear. I was doing this while on my vehicle in a red light, okay? Just to be clear, full disclosure, I was not driving. I'm a little obsessed with marketing and business, and I want to keep on growing, and time for me is very important. So I had a red light. We were really like stuck in traffic. Things were not moving, and I said, you know what? I gotta come up with a marketing strategy. Let me go and do this very quickly. And I gave it this thing, and I actually voice texted it to it, and I said, make me a follow-up sequence of 10 emails for an HVAC company for prospects that reached out to a company called Pool & Cooling AC and Refrigeration, a company that you might have heard about before because they are local. Create attention-grabbing subject lines and make the focus of the emails around the importance of servicing their AC units to avoid issues. Clearly detail on every email one potential problem that an AC unit can cause and the potential havoc it could create if it's not taken care of on time. Even a typo on that, in time, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to say in time. It even recognizes that I'm not native in language. It won't complain. Invent a customer review. Check this out. By the way, we're not using it like that. We're actually swapping those for real. Full disclosure, all right? We're using this We're actually getting real testimonials for the marketing strategy. Embedded customer review, where the customer got their problem described in the email itself, resolved with the help of the company. Use a different made-up name on every different review. Use a call to action to contact the HVAC company today for a free estimate. Also mention a special offer called Free Second Opinion. Sign all the emails by the CEO, and also end with the slogan, our goal is to make sure you never again have to think about your AC unit. Let them know at the end to follow Pulley Cooling on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for more tips and information. And just like that, this machine spit out the entire thing, all right? And it has separation and grammar and perfect. But if you notice this, you're gonna see some examples on this throughout the presentation. I was very detailed, and I can get even more detailed. If you simply say, hey, make me a marketing sequence of emails to promote an HVAC company, do you think it's gonna do a good job? So you see, it makes non-humans more efficient non-humans. It makes geniuses more efficient geniuses. You gotta know how to communicate with this platform correctly so you can get the value that you need for that particular platform. I've heard people complain about, it doesn't know how to do copywriting correctly. No, you don't know how to get it to do copywriting correctly. That's the right answer. You have to use this tool correctly. Let's see if we can actually, does this thing recognize who I am? Let's see what the answer is now, Jorge. Because it's getting better with time. Who's Manuel Suarez? Manuel Suarez is a digital marketing entrepreneur and speaker known for his expertise in social media marketing, particularly on Facebook and Instagram. He is the CEO of AGM Marketing, a digital marketing agency specialized in helping businesses grow their online presence through social media advertising, email marketing, and other digital marketing strategies. So far, so good, all right? This is where we go off. Manuel Suarez is also a best-selling author, having written the book, The Facebook Marketing Blueprint. I did not write that book, all right? Which provides insights and tactics on how to effectively use Facebook to grow a business. That's nice, but this is where the errors come in. And that's why you don't fully trust it, because he will make mistakes. Additionally, he is a highly sought-after speaker and has spoken at numerous industry events and conferences around the world. Okay, one sentence was inaccurate. The other day, he gave me an answer which was a lot more detailed. He's the marketing mind behind Dr. Eric Berg and Natural Slim, and he gave a lot of details, worked with 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗄𝗪. It was a lot more incredible, right? So very impressive. The tools are just getting better, because it's just like the .com, when you clicked on a website at the beginning of the evolution of websites, you would hear the and you would have to wait about 2 or 3 minutes until that page loads. And now, once you click on a button, if you spend 2 seconds waiting, you start getting annoyed, and sometimes you even curse, right? Because how could it be so slow, right? It's going to continue to evolve. It's going to continue to get better. 5 seconds,
you just throw the phone against the wall.
5 seconds, you're like, what's happening? I'm going to change carriers right now. I knew it. This is T-Mobile. I've been telling you about T-Mobile forever, right?
Exactly.
Anyways, full disclosure, I have AT&T, all right?
It's just as bad.
So pretty crazy stuff, guys, and I can show you just the crazy things that I've been doing over here recently, but I'm not gonna open up. I need a can of worms, all right, here? I need a can of worms. I'm gonna go back to the presentation before I lose control of the slides, because I get too excited, all right? But that gives you an idea. That's what ChatGPT is all about. We also have some cool videos to show you today, okay? So this, by the way, if you ever wanna start using it, if you don't know yet because you live under a rock, or you live with you in your house. In your house, you don't know about ChatGPT, all right? The way you guys access it is by Googling ChatGPT. Super simple, all right? And it's gonna give you the link to access it, okay? DALL-E 2, Jorge, you wanna explain this one?
So it's also from the same company, OpenAI, and it works like ChatGPT, where you can text it and ask it questions, except the response it gives you is images.
Crazy stuff, guys, crazy. There's another one that we're gonna mention over here, but it's gonna have prompts also. Mm-hmm. It's called the prompt, by the way. You get a query/prompt, same thing, and it gives you a result. So you ask for something and you get something back. The DALL-E 2 is, all these tools, most of them, because now Google is trying to come up with their competitor of ChatGPT. Because
Bard, they called it.
Bard, right? They came up with it. They're really far behind right now, but they feel for the first time in their history, they really have a real threat. Facebook was a joke compared to what these guys really are for them. And Microsoft is going really deep, and they're like integrating ChatGPT in their Explorer tools, in their Edge browser, and they're going really heavy at trying to like take a big market share.
They're also going to integrate it with all their like the Google, what do you call it? Like Google Sheets, Word, and all that. So you're going to have it right there with your Google Sheets. It'll like, you can ask it to make you a quick formula or whatever, and it just spits it out for you in like 2 seconds.
If you want to open up a can of worms,
I
could show you something. I could show you something really cool with that. But anyways, this thing right here, just so you understand, again, talking about basics, all the tools that we're showing you today and all the videos that we're showing you on how to make these things don't exist without ChatGPT. ChatGPT powers all of it. They did something called opening up their API. Their API is how it allows other software companies to actually build a tool with its power. So things like, for example, DALL-E 2, it's DALL-E 2 now, it used to be just DALL-E. You go to DALL-E.com, all right? This tool right here integrated ChatGPT into it, and it allows you to do the crazy things like create images. You can say something like, take this image, take this bottle, all right? This is how crazy it can get. You can upload the picture of the bottle, all right? Just think about all of you that have products that you want to sell. So raise your hand if you have products you want to sell, all right?
Physical.
You can say, these are things that we're going to go more into detail in a 2-day event that you guys will be sold at the end of this webinar, all right? Because it's just too much data. It's just too much. I can't cover in here. I can take this picture right here, all right? Upload a high-quality picture to something like DALL-E or another one called Midjourney, all right? I'm super into Midjourney right now. And I can say, put this bottle in the hands of a 37-year-old female at the beach while staring at the sunset and drinking it. And you know what the thing is gonna do? Anybody wants to guess what it's gonna do? And it's gonna make it look like it's an actual iPhone 14 picture. Super high quality, you wouldn't even notice. Now it is getting better. Sometimes there's some crazy things happening, like when you request that, there'll be a third hand coming out of the body of the lady, right? Or you'll see 6 fingers, right? It's like, what, right? It's kind of weird stuff.
Hands.
and you'll see like, man, this guy or this girl needs some serious dental work, right? But again, just so you know, it's going to get dramatically better.
Yeah, like this is the worst it's ever going to be. It's just going to get better from here, and you'll see like the mind blowing. We actually have some examples of.
We have some examples, right? Like let's say, for example, this thing right here. I upload a picture with the freaking white background, and you can put it on Jorge's head, right? Somewhere, right? Bracelets. The uses are like extensive, so you gotta just know how to use it and how to get the value from the tool. So let's just keep going, because otherwise we're not leaving tonight, guys. So Canva is also another tool that is now integrating. Who's heard about Canva before? They've been around forever, right?
Yeah.
They are right now steam ahead. Like they're trying to be the platform because they already had a lot of users. They've been around for many, many years. They're integrating heavily artificial intelligence.
Yeah, because every day new tools are coming out, like by the dozens or hundreds now. This is another one.
Midjourney.com is my favorite right now, all right? Jimmy and I have been geeking out. Jimmy's on the back over here. We've been geeking out with it over the last few days, and the things that it produces is pretty crazy. So now let's apply these to your business in terms of marketing. Let's have AI help us draw a marketing plan. Who wants to get a marketing plan? And again, we actually went really simple because we wanted to show you the possibilities. Just so you know, this can get really deep if you want to go really deep, or if you consider yourself a genius and you want to get the most of it, you're going to go next level with it. So let me show you some of these basics, okay? So this is ChatGPT right here. Write a marketing strategy, just like I showed you, for my natural skincare business that's only available on Amazon. Simple requests, very simple requests. I can say things like, for my target demographic is ages 27 to 35, and it's only females, and I want to target people that are in the United States of America, and people that are interested in natural, sensitive skin ingredients, and they want to stay away from the chemicals. The more specific you get, the better the response it will give you. Always. But if you see here, it already gave me a breakdown of the steps on how to win in the game of business. So if I go back to it, The first one is optimize your listings is the second one. I'm gonna go about here, 1 second. Let me go up to this one. Let me see what the first response is. It gave me already 7 steps, so it is that intelligent. It is a marketing mind that's gonna be able to give you more data. So let's see number 1 here. It wants me to define your target audience, identify who your ideal customers are, what their needs and pain points are, and how your natural skincare products can solve their problems. You know what I can do now? This is a video that we made for you, but I can say, can you please give me specifically for this particular brand and business, this product that I'm trying to sell, who is my target audience? Just like that. And it's gonna give you data that is using from the world of the internet to tell you exactly who is buying your stuff, all right?
I did ask it.
You asked it? And is the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know how to define your audience? Okay. So it's a follow-up. Jorge, was this you recording this?
Yeah, Jules helped.
Jules, okay, good. So let's see what it says. Help me define who my target audience is. I sell natural skincare products. I think most of the people that buy my products are women in their 30s, 50s. Please include what their pain points might be so I can have a complete written description of my target audience. And again, this is a very broad. You can go very specific on this. You can go in there and get inspired. So based on the information you provided, your target audience appears to be women in their 30s to 50s who are interested in natural skincare products. Here's some more detailed description of your target audience and the pain points. Demographics, likely to be educated and have disposable income, maybe working professionals or stay-at-home mothers, maybe interested in eco-friendly and sustainable products. Psychographics, concerned about the health of their skin, interested in natural and organic skincare products. Whoa, I'm not gonna read all of it. Pain points, difficulty finding natural skincare products that are effective. So what do you do with this? You use it in your messaging, all right? And you're gonna see exactly how we do that in a second. By understanding your target audience pain points, you can tailor your marketing messages to address their specific concerns and position your natural skincare products as a solution to their skincare needs. Okay, so how do we optimize a listing, for example, on the Amazon side of things? Again, this is applicable in the same way to a website, to your own e-commerce site, to a page in which you're trying to generate leads and prospects, to your social media, to everything. Think about it this way. If you want to create social media posts, you can say, make me 10 social media posts using this target demographic to promote my skincare products and even include a discount of 10% on their first order. Unlimited is what you can do with it. Only limited by your creativity. Let's see what this one does over here.
Because we just picked Amazon, like you're saying, as our example. If you notice the first question, right? Help me build a strategy for Amazon. But like Manuel was saying, this can apply to anything, Shopify or whatever it is. And then check it out.
So now it's educating me, right? Create a checklist on how to fully optimize an Amazon listing. Okay, here's the checklist. Relevant keywords. Okay, got it. So what do you think I should do? Like anybody wants to tell me, it told me relevant keywords. What should I do? Ask for the keywords, all right? Give me the top 100 keywords that people are searching for more in Google or on the internet that I need to be using on my listings. How long would that take you? Unless you had a tool like this, right? Right? It would take a while, right? And not only that, you're guessing what you think is the correct keyword, right? Yeah, there's tools like Amazon has had things like Helium-10 and Managed by Stats and all these tools for a long time. But still, it's not the data that's being fed to you by this machine that can calculate things at a speed that no human and no other software or program could ever calculate, all right? So by following this checklist, you can fully optimize your Amazon listing and increase your product's visibility, ranking, and sales. Every single one of these points, 1 to 8, the platform will tell you exactly what to put in it. It will answer it for you, all right? And then again, that's where the human element comes in, because you can actually use your own intellectual ability and your own passion for your own products and service to humanize it. You can totally humanize whatever is coming out of it. And that's your part, but you're already way ahead of the game. You don't have to start the marathon in mile 1. You start in mile 15, 18, 20, all right? Off you go because you got these tools, right? That's how you become more effective. So description on Amazon. This is cool because it's like it knows exactly the character length. By the way, you can actually give it instructions on that. Can you help me create, and it's nice how Jules was very kind, right?
Yeah.
One more
Please.
thing. That part is not necessary. Can you help me create an Amazon listing description for an 8-ounce vitamin C serum? And then give a bit more information. Just like that, bullet points, and look at the product description, directions for use.
Look at that.
Come on, guys.
Add a few more keywords to help with the listing visibility. So it's just like you were saying. You ask it for the keywords, there you go.
Wow, right? Wow. I mean, please, are we going to complain about the end of the world because AI is going to take over? Or are we going to do something about it so we can actually accomplish our dreams and goals a little bit faster or a lot faster, right? It even ends with a call to action. Order now and discover the power of vitamin C for youthful looking skin.
And this is pretty cool too. So it's asking you, was this response better or worse? So you can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and you keep training it if you like the output or not. So now it knows how to get better and give you better results.
It's insane, guys. I mean,
and we're all training it. Everybody's using it, so it's starting to get even smarter now.
It gives me goosebumps. I don't know. Anybody else gets goosebumps? I mean, am I the only nerd here? Like, obsessed with attention? Right? What about content creation? This is one of the things that I'm really excited about, right? So please give me a week's worth of social media content ideas for my vitamin C serum with captions and hashtags. Why not, right? Why not? Sure, here's some ideas for a week's worth. And then what do you do with the vitamin C serum, right? You grab that vitamin C serum, you go to 𝗙𝗢 or you go to Midjourney, and you ask it to make you some images of your vitamin C serum. And now you have content. And you know how much it all costs you? Anybody wants to guess? Right now, all right? Don't judge me if you're watching this in 2 or 3 years and now it costs a lot more money. This is 2023. Right now, these tools are accessible for free. And it's the wild, wild west. You guys are gonna ask me questions like, oh, Manuel, but who has the rights to the pictures, huh? Who has the rights? I mean, I'm gonna get sued. It is the wild, wild west. There are no rights right now. We don't know who owns the picture. You can own it, your neighbor could own it, and maybe the software owns it. Nobody knows because it's crazy right now, right? So you can either paralyze yourself because, oh my God, I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble, or you can get into action and start doing something about it because there are no rules. It's that crazy right now. They're giving you the images. Use them. They're being created by a machine. Go for it. At some point, they're probably gonna try to monetize them more, right? It's only logical. ChatGPT already came up with something called ChatGPT Plus. They allowed people to use it for free for a few months. And it was hundreds, millions of dollars invested in the platform, billions of dollars, and they allowed everybody to use it for free. And they just launched a paid program. If you don't wanna wait 2 seconds for a response, and you wanna wait 1 second, you can pay $20 a month. I'm paying it. It also allows you to get access to changes and developments on the platforms faster. For example, I got access to ChatGPT 4, and a lot of people that were on the basic ChatGPT were not getting that. ChatGPT 4 is just steroids for ChatGPT 3.5, right? It's just a lot more research. Believe it or not,
I think it's like 1,000 to 1 like data that it has.
The data points, right, that it has is just crazier. What it can do with what you input is pretty much like next level. I'll give you one example. If you guys want to have me open up a can of worms, I will show you one example, all right, of what this thing can do. They're playing for real, and it's gonna keep on developing. ChatGPT is just getting started. Because the tool itself, and as Jorge and I have been learning about it recently, in a matter of days, weeks, or months, who knows when, you're gonna be able to go into it. This is by definition can of worms. It's not part of the slides. And you're gonna be able to say, hey, can you please find me the best possible price for a necklace that has at least 10 carats of diamonds and that I can buy it in the USA and get it delivered in 7 days at least. And it's gonna be able to give you all these answers because they're allowing now something called plugins, that all these websites now can plug into ChatGPT and feed it data, which means that you're gonna be able to buy stuff. And imagine what it does for the competitive landscape, that you're gonna be able to see, wow, this is the best price in the entire internet. Imagine how much time you save as a shopper to find your ideal product for your wife, the gift, or whatever that may be. I'm just scratching the surface on that. Shopping, groceries. What else did we see?
Yeah, groceries. Like, let's say you're like, oh, I like, open table. You're like,
open table,
make me a reservation at this Italian restaurant. And by the way, what's the #1, dish or plate that they have there? Oh, by the way, give me all the ingredients. Oh, by the way, send it to ship and have it delivered to my house because I want to make it at home.
Because open table
crazy
is adding a plugin. All right, this is just happening right now. They're about to launch it. All right. They are adding a plugin that would allow you to. You have your own AI for restaurant booking, right? And you can say like, I need to move my reservation to 7:45 because I'm not going to make it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not available. Okay, but 8:15 is available. Okay, good, give me that one. Boom, just like that. All right? That's the direction that this is going. So this is just the beginning. You are in front of this wave. This is one of those waves that you should get on top of it for one main purpose. So your business can impact the lives of more people faster. You can sell more products and services because you can use AI to make you more efficient and to create marketing campaigns that are going to help you get there faster. That's all. For every 10 business owners that I talk to, 90% of them are not utilizing marketing things correctly. They don't have email follow-ups. They don't have text messaging campaigns. They don't have like systems in place. They don't have all these things. Well, now you have the ability to create them just like that, all right? You may not need me as much as you needed me yesterday, all right? I should not be saying that. Okay, but do we need images? Okay, this is for example, Canva is a new release. This is a brand new release of the press right now. You can actually create images there on Canva right now with artificial intelligence also. So for those of you guys that already use it, it's happening. Midjourney, that's the one that I'm using right now. That's the one that you might have seen a lot of pictures happening in the social media. A lot of those are coming from 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗓𝗪 and from Midjourney. Those are the two tools. And they're free, all right? Now, they have limits already. They have limits to how many you can actually get and at the speed that you can get.
And they give you an option to pay, right?
You can pay for a program. Like I'm paying something like $40 a month. And I got unlimited requests and something like that.
And it cuts it by 1 second?
It cuts it for 1 second, that's right. So like with all this, you need to know what to say to make it produce the image that you want. So let's see if ChatGPT can help. Okay, check this out. Create Midjourney image prompts for the below social media post.
So it's still on the same thread.
Whoa.
And you're having the conversation with it, and you're like, hey, what about this? Now give me this. Now give me that.
Okay, and I'll give you an example in a second, right? So remember how we were creating a marketing strategy? And we found our audience, and we had to create all kinds of things. And I said, all you got to do is, like, you can even say, make me 10 social media posts with this to promote my vitamin C serum on such and such thing. And even give them a discount, stuff like that. And you get the actual prompts to give you the actual post for social media, right? You can take all these things and copy and paste it on a Google Doc. And you can call that social media Facebook post. And imagine, you can create 30 days of content in a few minutes, right? Just like that. And you don't know what images to use. Well, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗓𝗪 and Midjourney and now Canva can help you create an image to complement that post. For example here, this is a prompt, also known as a query, right? You're asking the AI to make you something. This one over here, on day number 6, I already have a specific post that I'm using, right? Called the caption, the actual text. I'm gonna say, I wanna find an image for that. Instead of paying a lot of money for a software to help me create that image, or paying a lot of money for a graphic designer to help me create these images, right? That are to my standard. If you don't like it, you can keep on requesting another one until you find something that you like. You give it a prompt like this. A woman with clear skin, smiling and looking relaxed. If you say filing, it's going to probably put a girl filing on a filing cabinet, right? The image can be overlaid with graphics that explain how vitamin C can help soothe and calm the skin. And boom, just like that, in a few seconds, you're going to have an image. Right? Another example is a woman using a jade roller on her face with graphics overlaid that explain how using a jade roller with vitamin C serum can help reduce puffiness and increase circulation. All right? These images can be customized to match your brand's aesthetic and style. Don't forget to include the hashtags in your captions. Wow, it's even telling me that I should not forget some advice that she gave me earlier. all right, don't forget to use the hashtags that I gave you.
Wait, do we know it's a she?
He or she, man, I don't know. Let's head over to Midjourney to see what we get, okay? Check this out. So we got the actual, this is Midjourney.
Yep.
It took me some time, by the way. It took me some time to actually work on this, figure it out. So we will probably teach that on the workshop, right?
That's right. I was just going to clarify, like we're copying the prompt from ChatGPT, coming over here. It's a little bit fast, but I'm going to show you the full results after we're done here.
So /imagine, that's what you do. That's how Midjourney works, /imagine. Check this out, this one over here. Paste it, woman relaxing, and then just like that. Look at that. Look at that. Is that real or what? Just like that, boom. Let's see, holding a smoothie. Boom, like that. You don't like it, you can say, give me another one, give me another one, give me a variation. Maybe you don't like something, make it more liquid, whatever that is. Look at those pictures, okay? You know, something that actually you could do. Who here knows photography, right? You know what I did the other day? I said, I don't have the example, I didn't put it on the slides, but I said, put a ninja on the top of a skyscraper, staring at the city of Tampa Bay, and create this picture utilizing a Blackmagic Pro wide-angle shot, and have it look behind the ninja. And man, did it produce something incredible. The ninja was here. You guys know who the ninja is? Right? That's right. So it got a ninja. I asked it to put a samurai sword in his hands. All right. So it did that. It's looking at the Tampa Bay skyline on a skyscraper in Tampa Bay, and the picture came from the back, wide angle, and is replicating that exact camera and the way that camera looks. So if you want to make it look like an iPhone 14 shot because you want to make it look more real, you say, make it like an iPhone 14.
That one, huh?
That one. Oh,
Can we share it? Can we share it?
Yeah, sure. Share it. Okay. Jorge was prepared. I shared it with him. Get excited, middle of the night, somewhere around 2 a.m. I'm like, check out what I did. Check out what I did. Check this out. This is the crazy stuff.
This one's not coming up.
No, you can share it on the. Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Anyways, it's just getting better. All right, it's just getting started. I'm gonna stop the share over here. And this is what I created. Again, my prompt was pretty terrible. All right, but. Does that look real or what? Okay, this is my prompt. I could have said, listen, shorten the hair a little bit. I have the ninja sword over here. I only have 2 hands, which is good. But it's Tampa Bay, guys. And I'm looking at the sunset. And, you know, come on, guys, right? All you gotta do, yeah. That's right. Anyways.
I think you have to reconnect now.
You got to be a practitioner, guys. You got to be a practitioner. That's the key. And that's something that I didn't come this far by not practicing what I'm getting excited about. I can absolutely tell you that. The reason why I'm here today, the reason why I'm able to get your attention and talk about some things like that is because I practice things and I became good at them. So you got to go and practice and ideally, hopefully get obsessed. Obsession is a good thing. The word obsession used in a negative way, it's just terrible. Maybe if you're doing something negative, right? Obsession with success, how is that something bad, right? How is that even possible that people can use that word? I'm obsessed with success. I want to finish this life knowing that I did everything in my power to create something special. I believe that I have to go back over here and share this thing again, and then we'll go in, and then we're going to try to not open up more cans of worms. We're going to try. It's just the excitement, guys. It's the excitement. That's all it is. See? So practice it. Practice it. Okay? What about content? We talked about that. Week's worth of content, images. Okay, who's excited about this already? Who's excited? I had like somewhere like 250 slides. This is like slide number 23. Who has something to do tomorrow? All right? Okay, good. Let's see. Let me keep moving.
And so this is the finished product.
Okay, the finished products. Okay, I just keep on jumping, right? So a woman with, let me go back over here, one. A woman with glowing skin, smiling and looking confident, all right? That's cool. Again, you can adjust that. If you want to have an angle that looks more real, like I said, a hot tip is to actually ask it to make it with your phone, Android or whatever, iPhone 14, iPhone 12. You can do all that stuff, right? Certain angles that you want to have, especially just research, like the type of angles and cameras. It's pretty crazy. A woman with clear skin, smiling and looking relaxed. A woman relaxing with a face mask. Let me go back to this one. On face mask on with a bowl of honey.
That one looks pretty
cool.
real.
That's pretty cool,
More
right?
realistic
Whoa,
than the first one.
right? And again, it's only going to get better. That looks so real. Oof. Incredible. A woman holding a smoothie bowl filled with colorful fruit. Okay, that communicates. Amazing. A woman applying sunscreen to her face.
How many fingers?
I don't know about that. Let's look at the finger. Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Okay. A woman applying a serum to her face while looking in the mirror. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely cartoons. Definitely cartoons. A colorful plate of fruits and vegetables that are rich in vitamin C. Okay. Again, these are very broad prompts. Very broad. The more specific you get, the more what? The more what? Anybody? Say again? The better the product, right? The more specific you get, the better the product. The better that it communicates with you, the more data you give it, the more it tells you back what you should be getting, all right? So again, if you're not getting what you want, if you keep on looking at it, you're like, it's not really right. Do me a favor. Do not blame the machine. Go to the bathroom and look yourself in the mirror for a minute, all right? Remember what I just said? Go back and give it a very specific communication that really details what you're trying to communicate. Get your mind, and don't assume that this thing reads minds, because it doesn't read minds. It does not. Okay, email marketing, for example, what should we write about? Let's ask ChatGPT for some subject ideas. Give me 14 email subject ideas for my natural skincare line. You know, things that you can do, like what are 10 problems that people are experiencing, mostly with their skin? And you can get that data, right? In sequence of the ones that people are searching for the most, right? And just like that, I got 14 email ideas in a few seconds. And then Jules went ahead and she said, great, make these more click-worthy or enticing. You can even say, make me clickbait subject lines.
Add urgency, scarcity.
Unlock the secret to glowing skin. Again, this is a very big subject. Again, I cannot talk about all of it. You can say if your brand, you have a lot of humor in you or cockiness, or you like to tell stories, you can ask it to make things funny. You can ask it to add a story, make a fable, make it allegorical. You can do all of that and it will do some very crazy things for you, all right? That's what the better your vocabulary is, and the more that you ask it, the more that it can spit out. I mean, some of the things that it throws out for jokes, it's pretty crazy stuff, right? So not a great copywriter, maybe we can get some help with that too, right? So write an informative email for this subject line. Unlock the secret to glowing skin, our top natural skincare tips. Imagine just like if you launch a product, you can say, write me an entire launch sequence of 7 emails to promote this brand new product, okay? Now, take this, this email right here and give me a 160 character so I can send it out on text messages. Okay? Also, get me this email and turn it into 5 different social media ads that I can use on Facebook. Make sure that you're following advertising policies on Facebook. And also, can you please try to include a call to action before limited supplies are gone. Add coupon code DISC15 at the end of it, and signed Manuel Suarez, the CEO of Natural Slim. Okay, all of that. Do it in the voice of whatever you want to say. All right. Do it in the character of Robert De Niro. Again, it's pretty much. It's wild, wild west, insane. Once you go and you get started, guys, it's pretty mind-bending. Pretty mind-bending what you can do with it. Who's starting to realize what you can do with it and how it will make you more effective, all right? Okay, good. So who feels already like, okay, Manuel, you should shut up already and let me go home and start working on it, okay? Oh, that hurt my feelings a little bit, all right? That hurt my feelings. I'm just messing with you. So here's what we've been able to create in the last 10 minutes. Haha, last 10 minutes, that's funny, right? Okay, so we did a marketing plan, okay? Define your target audience, optimize your Amazon listings. Again, we put it on a nice little piece of paper that looks nice, right? Leverage Amazon advertising, offer discounts and promotions, build a social media presence, collect and use customer feedback, monitor and optimize your sales. We did that. We also created a description of our target audience. There we go. Here's our target audience in detail. Actually, let's go back on this one. Woman age 30 to 50, psychographics, pain points, etc. There we go. That's our target audience. How to optimize an Amazon listing. Anybody that wants to create an Amazon brand, just like that. We got the details and the checklist on what to do step by step, relevant keywords, etc. Anybody wants to tell me what I should do with that point right there? Relevant keywords? What should I do, Coach?
Relevant keywords?
Yeah.
Add them into...
Grab another document and say, these are the relevant keywords for my product. 100 of them, and put them in there, right? Imagine what this would do to your staff, because now they have direction, they have clarity, they understand what your business is, they understand what you're trying to accomplish. You can communicate in detail and it's gonna spit out. We've been doing a lot of things with it that go beyond just marketing. For example, I go and I give it an entire voice note about a policy in the company, and it gives me a detailed policy ready to print, just like that, with perfect grammar. Directed to who, from now on, for example, I literally did one, I just did one last week. I post a lot on social media. Who knows that I post a lot on social media? Okay, good. If you didn't raise your hand, I need to work harder, all right? I'm gonna bother everybody else more because I need to post more so people can see me. But all kidding aside, we do interviews on people. And I do interviews over there in my studio, and we do podcasts, and when I post things on social media, that person needs to be tagged. So I noticed a few times people were not getting tagged. So what did I do? I created a policy. And I said, hey, can you please help me create a policy that basically states very clearly that every single time that, wow, what is that? AI? Okay. Every single time that somebody posts something on social media with my brand on my channels that has another human being in the video itself, the person posting needs to find that person on social media and tag them. And when that person is front and center on that particular video with me, they need to be invited as collaborators. I had here, for example, an actress the other day, Marisol Nichols, and you know she's gonna be invited as a collaborator because she was in the podcast with me. And if I don't actually do this, then I miss out on getting my video in front of her audience. Same thing with Elena Cardone, she was here. I need to be able to invite her as a collaborator. That needs to be a policy. You need to create policies. So I grabbed that whole thing, give it a description, and just like that, a beautiful policy was written for me that I can literally copy and paste, put in a document, and just get through the lines, right? So the uses are pretty extensive. What else did we do? We created a complete Amazon description, just like that. We created an entire description for an Amazon listing, okay? And we created a week's worth of content, email 1 all the way through email 7, and we created all the social media posts and all that stuff. The truth is AI doesn't work without you. The trick is figuring out how to use it. It's rapidly becoming a widely used tool among businesses. What you've seen tonight is only a taste of what's available in the world of AI. Some other images, some other tools that are available right now, if you guys want to check them out. Oh, that wasn't me this time. That wasn't me. All right. Generate poster with AI. With this thing right here, Jules was playing around today. She's one of our top marketing creative minds in the company for many years. She created book covers, wallpapers, logos, stock images illustration, art, all kinds of stuff. All right, so this is one that you can use. It's called stockimg.ai. All right, she actually was playing around creating covers for my book, and she did some pretty cool stuff. I'll show you this. Let me show you. I'm not going to use it though, okay, because I already have a cover that, again, the human element of it, sometimes just it's difficult to beat, right? But the fact of like it being so cool, I'm going to show you the cover that he came up with. All right, check this out. He came up with a cover that, you know, who knows what the name of my book is?
Marketing Magic.
Correct. Let me show you this. This was done for a book in about less than 2 minutes by Jules. She's just playing around, helping us put together the slides for today. I think that's pretty cool, all right?
Not bad.
So he added the ninja. She asked for the ninja in there, all right? You know, it kind of communicates, obviously, marketing magic, the colors. Again, I'm not going to use it at all right? We have quite a different thing going on, but I thought it was really impressive. High-level marketing strategies, personal development, and thought leadership to achieve success in a world of opportunity, all right? Book cover, just like that. Some of these people that have done books, anybody here has done a book before? All right? You probably paid thousands of dollars for a cover, all right? And also, sometimes it takes you a while to be able to get what you want because your artist doesn't understand you. If you go here first, and you can go to your artist and be like, this is the concept that I like, all right? Can you help me play with something like this? And then you can actually get the exact part that you're looking for instead of having to struggle back and forth. Some of the cool things that are happening with this, okay? So let's see, I'll go back to the slides. Wow, the awkward silence, right? Here we go. Sounds like I have your attention.
Yep.
That's cool. Appreciate that. A few more that I'm going to show you, and then we are at the tail end of the presentation, guys. Prime Voice AI, so 11labs.io. Who thought it was cool, the video that you saw today, right, at the beginning of the presentation, right? It was cool. It's crap compared to how it's going to be, all right? You're going to have the ability to actually create, like Jimmy and I got in the studio last week, and it's an 11 Labs, Jimmy, the one that we submit. No, what is it called again?
Movio.
That other one?
Movio.
Movio. I think it's IO. LA. Movio.LA. I paid $1,000, $2,000 total. $1,000 for him, $1,000 for me. And we recorded a really professional green screen video, all right? And I don't have it ready for you because it takes 7 to 10 days. But that's gonna be me, all right? Literally just like this, talking. It's not a picture anymore. Talking a different message. And that thing becomes permanent. So imagine I do like talking a lot, so I'm not gonna stop talking, but imagine being able to actually just replicate yourself, like even on the manuals. If somebody writes a company manual for you, it's gonna get better, it's gonna become more natural along the way. So there's things like that. 11labs.io allows you to do things like that, and it allows you to take your voice.
Yeah.
That takes your voice and can plug it into audio. You can just communicate something on a script and it will turn it into audio. And maybe a month ago, you were able to actually run an advertising campaign with the voice of Michael Jackson and sell your beauty cream pretending to be Michael Jackson. They grab his voice from YouTube and use it. They changed that now. Again, these platforms are gonna mature. Now, Michael Jackson has to record a script authorizing 11 Labs to actually use the voice. So is that the same thing with another tool called dscript.com, in which you need to get permission to be able to use it. Am I right, Jimmy, with that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way it is right now. So anyways, as you can see, we've been playing around with it for a little while. So that's one tool. This one is called usechannel.com. You can ask any data question in plain English. So this is very cool, right?
I was going to add that this is the one that you can upload all of your database. And now you can ask it questions like, let's say you upload your customer list or your QuickBooks information and things like that, and you're like, what's the lifetime value of our customers, or what's our top 10, most customers that spend the most with us, or whatever. Whatever database you have, now you can interact with it just like ChatGPT. Just go in there and chat with it, and it gives you all kinds of data that you gave it access to.
That's right. Yeah. So
company manuals, company policies. Like, it's kind of like a Google for your company policies now, your manuals.
So this is like deeper, nerding out in your company, right? This is not marketing, but it's going to make your business more efficient. What I'm doing, I have my own CRM, right? My CRM has policies, it has courses, it has organizational chart, it has like all kinds of manuals, statistics, client information, etc. For me to be able to actually search for something on a bar, right? Just imagine that thing being like a little pop-up message in my CRM over here. And I click on it and I say something like, I have 117 staff in this company, right? And one of them says, does Manuel have any training on how to build a Shopify website? And just like that, it's going to spit it out exactly where the training is at, right? Instead of having to search for it. Or say something like, what's the time off request policy of this company? Oh, absolutely. Here's the most recent article. So imagine just like creating something like that to really modernize your company. And CRMs, which stands for Customer Relations Management Softwares, they're all moving in that direction. And if they're not, tools like this one, the other one that I'm looking at right now is called 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗪. We didn't put it on the list over here, but it's called meetcody.ai. Meetcody.ai. It's really, Cody is CODY, right? Pretty cool tool. Again, all of these tools, again, just little pop quiz, depend on what right now? Another tool. What is that tool called? ChatGPT. You got it. We're going to start bringing presents for the people that actually get a can of worms in the future. There you go, right?
Throwing out t-shirts.
So they all depend on ChatGPT. They don't operate on their own, all right? There's been other tools, for example, Jasper.ai. It's been around for a long time, way longer, and it's incredible. And it doesn't depend on ChatGPT. It lives on its own. ChatGPT right now, important to note, right now, whenever you're watching this in the future, wherever you may be, might be different. Right now, it only has data up to 2021. Very important to note. It's about to change. Why is it about to change? Because of the thing that we talked about, that the plugins now are going to feed ChatGPT modern data. Because all websites will connect with ChatGPT. It will be stupid of them not to, because people are going to be searching for things in there. You guys start seeing why Google is in trouble here? Because Google has nothing to do with this, all right? This is the first real threat that they've experienced. So they're going to be modernized very soon. But right now, when you search for things, the data is limited to 2021 because it gathered all that data and it launched it for us. So that's where we're at this point. If you're wondering why it doesn't have certain information or it doesn't know maybe what's happening on the elections this year or next year or whatever that may be, it's because it doesn't have fully information. Not to talk about this subject right now, but this thing is going to be a better tax advisor than any tax advisors that you guys might have. Imagine the amount of the amount of jobs that are in danger right now, okay? I literally translated my entire book to Spanish in 24 hours with the use of this tool. It is that incredible. What I'm doing is I'm hiring a professional editor to ensure that the language was perfectly translated. But let me tell you something. My first language is Spanish. It was pretty incredible. I did not find an error. I read one whole chapter and it was perfection.
How many languages does it speak?
28 different languages. 28 different languages, all right?
So far.
So far. So far. Yeah. I know you guys are getting excited, right? Imagine like just being able to launch a book in 10 languages from the start. Just like that, okay? Again, translators, editors, they're not irrelevant. The human element is important. They're just more efficient. And if they don't adjust to it, they're going to lose their jobs, all right? They just have to be able to do more in less time. As simple as that. They can have more clients now because these tools make them more efficient. As simple as that. I can show you some cool stuff. Who wants to go home already? Just curious. No? Okay. All right, so Paper Cup, it's discover the faster, more affordable way to go global with your existing video content.
So dubs your voice. So basically what you were just saying, but now voice. So you got a whole YouTube channel, you got your audiobook, Manuel sits down, does his audiobook, whatever. Let's do that in Spanish, let's do it in Portuguese, let's do it in Italian.
I just can't. I can't deal with it, guys. I can't. This used to be too expensive, all right? And now you can all use it. You have access to this. You guys see why I don't sleep well at night? Right? And the more that you don't jump on the opportunity, it just drives me nuts, right? Somebody like my father, by the way, he passed away 26 months ago, almost now. He's growing now today more than he was when he was creating content. Like we just hit 300,000 new subscribers in the last 28 days on YouTube. We're about to hit 7 million. We're getting somewhere around 70 million views of our content every month. It's insane. It's a dream. My dad, wherever he's at, he's extremely proud, all right? Because it's what he wanted. He wanted to create an impact way beyond the life of his body. And we're doing that. But imagine now my ability to be able to take his content that is so revolutionizing, so life-changing, saving lives left and right with his content, 2,400 videos that he left us, and create 20 different channels with a dubbed voice of Frank Suarez, just like that. You see the power? It's that incredible. Now, we don't only target the Latin American population. We're a big company already. Now we go international, and that's massive scalability, something that was not possible before this technology. Boof.ai, it's pretty cool for high quality, this is important, lifestyle photos, all right? This one is pretty cool. It really does that, Boof.ai. So check this out, right? This communicates it really well. This image right here is your picture of your sweater, all right? What is that called, females? What is this called? It's not a sweater.
Jacket?
It's a jacket, okay? So it's a picture of your jacket, all right? You give it to it, and then you say, I want you to put it on top of like a lady, put it on a lady that's 37 years old, Latin looking, etc. And this is what it spits out. That's what it does. It is stock images that you get the rights to use, all right, with your products. A lot of people that are selling you photography are right now really concerned with this. They're really concerned.
Like
look at the prompt.
How much did you used to pay for your Amazon like lifestyle images when we were getting started? Remember you send them your products and then
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars.
Just to put up little images on Amazon.
Absolutely.
Now you do it with a couple of prompts.
Look at the prompt example, right? Again, it's all prompts, right? Photo of a smiling woman wearing classic blazer in a park. Wow. Wow, right? Again, try it for free. Go to boof.ai, all right? I should be making money from every single one of these tools that you guys are using.
Should have affiliate links.
Again, all of these things, we're gonna go deep into it. Imagine the workshop. Who's already thinking like, oh my God, I gotta go to whatever you're gonna sell me, all right? Oh my God, shut up and take my money, right? It's like, wait till you hear what I'm gonna sell it for. That's how much I wanna deliver this value to you guys. But we're gonna create images, we're gonna create marketing campaigns, we're gonna go behind and build funnels and websites and landing pages. Like in 2 days of this, we're gonna do, in this mastermind, what it would take you 6 months to build, full time, and many thousands of dollars. That's what you would do in 2 days. For any businesses, let's say that you wanna grow your existing business, you wanna launch a new one, you wanna get help on all of them. There's no limits. We're gonna build it all out with you. It's gonna be the coolest thing ever, all right? It's coming. You'll see more about that. Clickable.so, building beautiful, brand, consistent, and highly converting ads for marketing channels. This thing is gonna build you the entire ad. I'm talking about the image that you need, the copy that you need, the call to action recommended, and all that good stuff. You could do this without the tool already. We showed you during the presentation, right? Get the ad copy, get the image on DALL-E or Midjourney, put it all together, use the hashtags, cool. If you wanted to save even more time, you can go to a tool like this, which basically unites them all. And now you can create ads for Facebook, ads for Instagram, ads for TikTok. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
And it gives
stuff,
it to
right?
you in the size, the appropriate size.
Yeah,
like
correct. You can see this one, right?
Yeah.
Right, Jorge?
Yep.
Verticals and swipe ups. You can create, this one was created here, right? Like, what's your favorite American classic? Swipe up, just the exact size and dimension for that platform. All right. I mean, I want to buy this mastermind. I want to buy it.
I'll sell it to you.
Okay, so anybody that wants to take advantage, you're going to let me join?
Yeah, I'll sell it.
Okay, good. All right. I promise you I will be there. I will attend it. First 2-day AI Mastermind, where you'll learn how to leverage AI to help you. Now, before I do this, let me show you a little thing here. A couple of things, all right? Anybody okay with me, like, opening up a slightly corner small one? If you guys want to walk out, I promise you, it's okay. I won't judge you, all right? And on the webinar, I'm going to you guys. Jimmy, all good on the webinar over there? Yes, sir. Okay, great. All right.
It's time to put the kettle on.
The what?
Time to put the kettle on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Part 2 coming up. Yeah, no, so this is an example. Like, I have one over here in which I actually translated an entire chapter. Let me see if I show you this one. I wanted to show you this example. A couple of examples, right, of the crazy stuff that I've been doing. So check this out. Provide me with the top 100 most searched for keywords when someone is looking for magnesium citrate powder. Specific, right? Because there's magnesium, different types of powders, right? I want to sell the citrate powder. And just like that, boom. These are all the keywords that I need to optimize for. Imagine what that does for search engine optimization, okay? It actually gave up at 75 for some reason. If I ask it again, it'll keep on giving me more. Give me 30 hashtags popular on Instagram, all right? And I'm like, no, I was stupid. I apologize, all right? My bad. 30 hashtags from the above magnesium citrate keywords. Come on. Because they started giving me like love and food and travel. What do I care about that, right? 30 hashtags from the above magnesium citrate powders. Okay, here we go. Anxiety relief, migraine relief, hashtag leg cramps, hashtag weight loss journey, hashtag blood pressure. Whoa, insane. Let me see if I show you one here. Natural Zen. This is what happens when you go off script, guys. This is what happens. Anyways, let me do this just so I can show you an example, all right? I'm gonna go to my page for my website, all right? This is the supplements, and I want to grab this entire thing, and I wanna copy it, the text, okay? And I wanna go here, and let me do a new chat, and I'm gonna say translate. It's in Spanish. You guys notice it was in Spanish, right? Translate this text to Spanish. I can do German too, but to English. Let's see what it does. Okay. And just for the example purposes, I just translated the homepage of our website, the entire website. Go straight to content. Lose weight in 2023 with the #1 candidate to kick, free shipping. Talk to a consultant, 188-348-7352, free shipping on orders over 49. Natural and Slim USA, home, metabolism, personal nutrition program, 8 kids, shop, books, test your metabolism, ask Frank, reviews, offers, search, login card, wake up your metabolism. Natural Slim provides you with the most efficient natural aids system that exists to improve metabolism. Let's look at more copy sections. Description of the products, etc. Okay, and then I can say, how about Russian? Anybody here Russian? Okay, Russian speaking? Yep. Let's see what it does. Please provide me the text. Okay, well, I'm gonna just paste it right here. Let's go. It's telling me, I'm sorry, but I cannot traduce the content that you have shared because it's the publicity of a product, and my main function is to provide information and to respond to questions. Interesting. Let me see this. Last thing, I promise. Actually, I want to do this. Again, it might be changing nonstop, right? So I'm going to look at one of these articles over here. And I think that one had a lot of prices. Let me get this entire article. Let me try this. How about that?
Oh, now it's working.
You tell me if that looks like good Russian. You know, it actually went to translate the website itself, even though he had told me not.
Yeah, it went back to the original
It went back.
text.
Let me actually stop this, and I'm gonna stop this one right here, and let me paste this one right here. All right, that's the one that I wanted. There we go. You see how it had told me not, it wouldn't translate it, and then it translated it? What do you think? Is that good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Somebody speaking Russian here. You guys are perfect Russian speaking, right?
Yes.
Does that sound like?
It's very good.
Would you say it's perfect or very close to it?
Very close.
Very close to perfect, right? So the human touch is necessary to really be able to publish this.
Right.
But how much faster would allow me to publish a book? 99.99% faster. Go in there and you tweak it, right? And make it better like that, right? So the list goes on and on. I'm gonna show you one more thing, just because, just to mind blow you, I'm gonna mind blow you one more time with something. And then we're gonna wrap it up here, okay? This, I have a brother, okay? I have several brothers. I have one of them who's a total nerd. He's a molecular biologist, doctor, PhD, and he has obsessed over AI even more than me, all right? Which is crazy. It's incredible, next level. Now, the thing is that I know how to teach it at a basic level. Like, I cannot put him here in front of you because you guys would just like fall asleep and
You
just
get
be
scientific about it.
oh my God, okay?
Did you know the Wolfram calculator software, etc. is now AI?
The Wolfram. Okay, I'm gonna show you this, all right?
There's so many things coming out every
Listen to this,
single
listen
day.
to this, okay? So I'm trying to understand how to do competitor research. I'm gonna change this to GPT-4 so it can go next level. It's a little bit more advanced, right? So again, the more detailed the request, the better the response. What I'm gonna show you, you didn't even understand what's possible before. I created, let's say he created, I'm not gonna take credit for this, a prompt that is really gonna break down a supplement side of business that I wanna build. You guys know that I do supplements. And it's gonna break it down and show me what other products are selling, what their pain points are, and all of it in a table. Check this out. This is how deep it can get. So it already clarified the information ends on 2021, right? If you look at the prompt, we'll see more specifically what I'm saying, right? Make a table with the top 10 supplements per sale, demand, and popularity that are not affected significantly by brand popularity, yet are the most likely to extend my longevity, and include in the table succinct information as to why it's effective. Rank these, show rank number in a column by itself, based on the expected effectiveness. Designate between high or moderate, but also provide some key specific details within the same space in the table. Customer patient reviews, provide some key specific details in the table. Customer patient satisfaction and customer patient improvement. Provide a table in order of rank. Provide a value for the competitiveness calculated as a ratio between popularity, determined as number of individual reliable sources supporting the analysis, and market size based on publicly available analysis. Provide further information about the exact origin of this after the table. In another column, include the value used for popularity as popularity index. Explain also its origin after the table. Include a column with any identified niche that may not be well attended that could represent a target audience for such a supplement. Like we're trying to find out an imbalance between supply and demand, right? Because if there's a lot of demand, not as much supply, that shows opportunity. And I want to be there, right? So I'm asking it to give me that data. Anybody that signs up is going to get these next level prompts, all right? Customize for yourself, all right? That's what we're doing. In another column, include a column with an identified niche that may not be well attended that could represent a target audience for such a supplement. Eliminate most speculative and least documented answers while rank up results backed up by evidence in primary literature. In a separate column of the table, include the most prevalent contraindications, counterindications, counter-arguments, or limitations, also known as objections that people have to buy your products, right? In the last column, include a punchline, catchy tagline that would best appeal the identified niche target audience. SEO optimized for an audience interested in marketing supplements. Let them know, not on the table, how this information is AI generated using ChatGPT, GPT-4, and using which reliable methods. Make sure to corroborate your results considering counter arguments and whether there is sufficient reason to eliminate as a best supplement for longevity. Provide results in a neatly organized bullet point fashion. Even within the table, making it visually easy to read. Ensure the table is not providing any language code, HTML, no, or any code character. Just provide table with all lines well aligned. So we're teaching our students with something like this, what are opportunities in the market so they can easily pick markets that they should go after. And look at what it spit out. What? How? Please, tell me, guys. This whole thing about AI is just beyond our wildest imagination and our dreams, all right? I can grab this table now and put it in a document, and just like that, I can have my students that want to sell supplements choose a product that has demand and understand what the contraindications are and the problems are. It's pretty insane. I wanted to give you this as an extreme example because what I showed you today was basic. Unfortunately, for you, if you feel overwhelmed, it was basic stuff. And the key is to get something done because let me tell you the good news. The great majority of the population, just like everybody else, just like anything else in the world of business, will not take advantage of it correctly, which means that if you do, you're going to be way ahead of the game. And your competitors are not going to be able to stay in the same sphere as you, right? So this is cool stuff, right? I'm not going to read the whole thing, but number one rank is omega-3 fatty acids, expected effectiveness, high supports heart and brain health, reduces inflammation. So that's the expected effectiveness, high, right? Customer patient reviews, positive overall, all right? People are liking what they're saying. Contraindications may interact with blood thinning medications. Watch out for those things, right? Niche target audience, heart health enthusiast. Competitiveness, 0.85. Maybe I want to go something a little bit less competitive. Popularity index, 130. It's really popular. And it even gives me a tagline. Give your heart the love it deserves. Which, by the way, you can create a lot of taglines. You can have it give you a lot of examples of that, all right? And all the way down. If we go all the way down to the last one, quercetin, moderate, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, positive overall, may interact with blood thinning medications. It's ranking it based on the competitiveness of the market, all right? So this is the least competitive One over here, allergy sufferers may interact with blood-feeding medications, and breathe easy and live life to the fullest. Again, one little taste of it. Popularity index, it says over here, is determined by the number of reliable sources found supporting the supplement's analysis. These sources include peer-reviewed research, expert opinions, and trustworthy health organizations. Competitiveness value is calculated as the ratio between the popularity index and the market size of each supplement. Market size is based on publicly available analysis from sources like market research, reports, and industry publications. This information has been generated. Wow, right? I think that ChatGPT and AI deserves an applause. What do you guys think? Jimmy, what are they saying on the call? Is everybody, like, people are fainting? Are they paying attention? Are they a little bit like, what the heck are we going on? Like, somebody pinch, right?
Well, they seem to be doing pretty good here. They're all actually asking a lot of questions. So when you get to the Q&A, I'll pop some your way.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get to the questions. Okay, so who's ready to give us our money? Not a lot of hands raised, right? Some of you are scared, right? So on this mastermind, we're going to do a lot of things. These are some examples. Create a brand from scratch, generate a marketing plan, create complete social media ads, come up with unlimited content ideas, create complete social media content, create irresistible offers for your business, and more, a lot more, right? So we're gonna create all of this. You're gonna walk out with a list of documents that all you gotta do is implement one by one, all right? And just get going. Or have somebody in your team implement. This is how much, all right? $497 in person to the event, Friday and Saturday. It should be $4,970, to be honest. I really wanted to make it accessible. People in the event locally, we were gonna serve you food both days. It's going to be a Friday and Saturday. Do we already have the dates?
Friday and Saturday, yeah.
Friday and Saturday, do we have the dates already?
Yeah, several dates.
And because I'm telling you, seriously, I had a last-minute instinct to bring it down the price. And anybody that works with me, you know that I had a higher price on this. Carly, you know that, right? Yeah? You're surprised with the price. She's surprised, okay? And who knows? Because if I have the demand drives price, all right? If I have people that want to sign up. I can only have 50 people in this building, all right? Right now I have around 50. So we are gonna have desk like this. You're gonna have your own station. If you see those things in the back, we have stations. You're gonna have your own station, all right? We're gonna have 50 of them, and you're gonna be able to work on your business with us and create with us. Coach Jorge and myself, we don't do this much, but we believe that this is gonna be extremely important for us to do. Sally? What's going on?
There's a question online that says, is the event only for e-commerce?
No, it's for anybody that wants to do this. They want to create a brand from scratch. They want to generate a marketing plan for their existing brand. They want to create social media ads for their existing brand or a new one that they want to launch. They want to come up with unlimited content ideas and get my help because I'm going to be here all day long on those 2 days. Let me tell you something. I don't give people one-on-ones for $5,000 for an hour. I don't do that. You can't buy that. You're gonna have me here for 2 days, all right? Create complete social media content and create irresistible offers, which I didn't even open up that can of worms, but the ability to craft offers, landing pages, funnels, sales pages. We can do everything in a fraction of a second, all right? So
I think they were asking because we're going to give you guys also the Facebook basics for e-commerce. So that's a course that we've sold thousands of dollars worth of. Have a lot of customers go through that, and it's really, really good. We just wanted to throw in an extra bonus, extra training that you're also going to be able to, take and do extra training for your ads.
It's going to be a lot of value. So obviously, we're going to give you prompts, a lot of prompts, examples for the different areas. We're going to end up printing and giving you, for example, an entire list of prompts, somewhere around 20, that you can use. All you got to do is replace the blank with your name, all right, and with the brand's name, and then it's going to give you answers to a marketing plan, bullet points, social media ads, etc. It's going to be like cookie cutter, copy and paste, let's go, and then we build things together. So we work on marketing. I'm only doing this right now because I'm so interested in the subject, and I want to help you get it mastered. That's all. That's the reason why I'm doing it. I'm literally pushing the entire team. I don't know who's been here during the day. Who's been here during the day? All right, raise your hand. This place is like packed, all right? If you guys have been here on other workshops, sometimes we have the desk here. We moved these desks for these workshops now. We moved them back, but there's 24 desks in here, and there's 24 people that are doing marketing in this area only, plus another 10 back there, plus the executive offices and the studio and all over the place. This place is bustling with life during the day, every single day, Monday through Friday. On Friday, we're going to actually push everybody away, and they're gonna have to like cuddle in other areas of this building, and we're gonna deliver this workshop right here, and we're gonna cater food. So for you guys on the stream, because I don't have to pay your food, I'm giving you a $200 discount, all right? That's the main difference, because the rest of the value you will get, all of you guys on the stream, you will get the templates, you're gonna get the documents that I'm putting together, the recordings, all of it. There's no other difference than being here with me, right? Because I think that's worth another $200, right? I get to talk about your business. We get to personally help you, answer your questions. We get to have some fun together and spend 2 days, all right? That's gonna be a Friday and a Saturday. I should be selling this for a lot more money. We're a big company at this point with a lot of expenses, a lot of power, as you can see in this building, and this is not something that makes sense. It just shows you that I'm trying to get something from you. So you can be in exchange with us, and I can give you the value, and you can use it. Because there's a quote in the game of marketing that I heard from the first time by Russell Brunson. He said, "Those who pay attention." So I gotta make you pay something so you can actually become successful. Unfortunately, that's the reality. If I just give free, and I never sell anything, first of all, I can meet payroll, which I always have for the last 7 years. But second of all, you don't get anything done. All right, so you got to pay for it. So marketingevent.ai is the website to sign up. Anybody has any questions here on the stage? Over here, and then we'll get to questions on the stream. Jimmy, we got questions coming in? Who wants to come in person to those 2 days? Okay, great. All right, great. So sign up, guys. Again, it's going to be great. We're going to make it very personal. We're going to make it very... There's a QR code right here. Can we just pay here? You can pay here too. Yeah, we know how to take money.
Scan there, and that takes you to the website right there.
We have no problem taking money, but we can help you with that. All right, we can help you with that.
Can we give him another round of applause for his offer?
Okay, Jimmy, any good questions for a couple more minutes? You have a question over here, Sally.
Mike.
You want to go get a stream question for the next one?
Okay. Now this is a technical question.
Yeah.
You said all this information is up to 2022.
2021, September 2021.
Now is that also the keywords for like SEO and all that stuff? Because does that end as well?
Yes, but the markets don't change like that. Magnesium citrate keywords are going to be the same ones right now that they were a year and a half ago. All right, they might change a little bit, but not dramatically. Gotcha. So now keep in mind, this is only temporary. The whole 2021 September thing is going to be removed at some point in this year. So this is just a temporary restriction because of the novelty of the platform. All right, Jimmy?
All right. So this one's pretty specific. It's from Christina They. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. She said, which website would be best to use in order to find customers that would most likely need to buy a health insurance plan? It's like...
Jimmy, I didn't quite understand the question.
Sure. So you know how you're showing different tools on how to get things made with like AI and how to get questions answered and things like that? This person asked which website would be best to use in order to find customers that would most likely need to buy a health insurance plan.
To find customers, which website?
Well, it's not going to tell you like which website to go and check or which website to go and advertise. I think if that's what they're asking.
You don't want to like.
But you should be using ChatGPT.
So website
to develop everything.
To find customers, you can do Angie's List, for example. This is not the webinar today that we're doing.
No, but they were asking like which tools of these, like the AI tools.
No, it's ChatGPT. It's ChatGPT. Yeah. That's what you need to go and ask questions to ChatGPT. That's your tool. That's your prospect, your client, your demographic research tool is ChatGPT.
Exactly.
Right? That's what you use to understand who your audience is, who's buying insurances, what are the demographics on these particular areas, get really micro about the questions that you're asking, but ChatGPT is the place to go. There's gonna be more tools that are gonna come out that are gonna maybe facilitate the process, but that's your tool that you wanna go after.
Yeah, because you can ask it, like, what are the pain points? What are their objections, their common objections? Oh, by the way, how would you, respond to this objection if you were on a sales call? That sort of thing. So now it gives you everything that you need to go after those customers.
That's right. That's right. Okay, anyways, one more question in the audience, and then we're gonna try to wrap it up. I wanna protect you guys, your time. It's been 2 hours now.
What about if you are using data from 2021? And let's say that you are trying to find out which product will sell better or whatever, right?
Which product will what?
Which will sell the best.
Okay.
So based on the data from 2021 and now on 2023, what about with that gap? That's something that you need to look for.
So that's a year and a half, all right, of data. Markets don't change that fast, okay? So the data is going to be very applicable, but like I said, that's going to change at any point. Very shortly, we're going to have more current data. So it's a limitation to right now, but just keep in mind, it's in this world, it's 16 months, the market is still as valid. Keywords and products and competition and things like that. The other thing that you could do is go to a tool like Facebook Ad Library. Facebook Ad Library, just literally Google that. Facebook Ad Library. The first link that shows up, you go and you search for the brands in there that you feel are competitors, and it's going to show you all the different ads that you can actually now learn from what they're doing, all right? So, for example, do you know a name of a competitor of yours?
No.
What do you sell?
No, I don't have nothing.
What would be your dream product to sell?
Oh my God, I don't know, collagen.
Collagen, okay, good. So if we go, for example, Facebook Ad Library, you guys are seeing here on my screen, and this is public information for all of you, and you got to pay a grand total of? $0 to get access to. How many accounts do you have to create?
0.
0 accounts. Good job, Jorge. And then I'm going to search for example, natural supplements here. And this is cool stuff because now it's going to show me pages that are related to that subject. So now I can click on, for example, this one over here. This one is called Red's Kitchen Sink, Natural Hair Care, Skincare, and Supplements. The reason why I cannot see the details of the ad is because I'm not logged into Facebook. All I gotta do is log in, and I'm not gonna do that right now because I already took up 2 hours of your time. But if I log into Facebook, all right, which I'm not, then it's gonna show me exactly the ads. And I'm not logged in. It's gonna show me exactly the ads that are being run. And it says right here, because we're unable to determine your age, we cannot show you this ad. The Facebook Ad Library will show you what every single brand is doing on planet Earth across Facebook and Instagram. So if you wanna find out what's happening currently right now with like all these brands selling supplements and skincare and beauty, you wanna see what L'Oreal is doing? It's all there.
TikTok has a really cool ad library too, and you can filter it by e-commerce, leads. You can do industry, skincare, let's say, or whatever it is, and then it will show you all the ads that they're running as well.
So this is us right here, right? This one it wasn't tagged as for adults, so because it wasn't tagged, it's showing me the ads. This is my company, right? So I just searched for it, Natural Slim. I picked it up, and you can see that we are running a lot of ads, selling the books, selling the programs, the kits, etc. And it goes on. I mean, specifically, just so you guys know, we walk the talk, all right? Look at the results. We are a marketing agency, so we market, all right? So that's showing you active ads. I have 530 active ads on Facebook and Instagram right now, okay? So just so you know what it takes to succeed. You don't have to do 530, all right, just so you know, but we obviously, we've been in business for 15 years. We're a big company at this point. When you guys drive out of here, you'll see in the corner a big sign that says Natural Slim. We are moving somewhere around 4,000 orders every day and growing fast. And, so marketing is magical when you apply yourself, all right? So you can use a tool like this to really understand what other companies and other brands are doing. It's all public information. All you gotta do is look. You need some inspiration about 2023 data? Just go in there and be like, oh, what is L'Oreal doing? What is like Macy's doing? Nordstrom, what are they promoting? Or Dr. Eric Berg, what is the advertising on social media? Whatever. And you start learning and using that as inspiration. You can even copy and paste it. Some of the cool things that I've done, right? Like, if we go back to ChatGPT, right? Check this out. So there was an ad right here. It was this one over here at the top. Let me see. This one. Anyways, I grabbed one of the ads of a competitor, and I pasted it in ChatGPT, and I said, give me 10 variations of this. Question. This is depending on your integrity and your own opinions. Am I plagiarizing? Right? I'm not. I used it as an inspiration to create my own version of it. The fact that I use AI, who cares, right? But you guys get it, all right? Anyways, guys, thank you for being here today in today's workshop. Hope that you enjoyed it. On the stream, I'm gonna head back into the studio, hang out with you guys for a little bit, all right? Jesus? Dr. Berg broke 10 million subscribers. Let's go. We celebrate that. Check that out, guys. All right. You guys know who Dr. Berg is? Raise your hand. Okay, let's make him a little video, all right? Jorge, let's make him a video.
Okay.
He just did something that very few people on the planet have accomplished, all right? YouTube has an award that goes up to 10 million. There is no bigger award on YouTube, all right? This is quite an incredible accomplishment. He's been working really hard since 2008 to create this, and this is an actual count over here. So let's make a video for him. Sally, you got it? Dr. Berg, we're here at AGM right now delivering a marketing workshop to a lot of people, and look what just happened. 124 subscribers into 10 million. Congratulations, guys. Yay! Let's go. Woo! Let's go to 100 now, dog. Now time to go for 100, all right? Piece of cake. Okay, I am here. Let me read the comments. Let me catch up with you guys. Wow, a lot of interaction. That's awesome. I'm gonna go from the bottom. AC says, I wish I could stay. I have 3 kids. I have to pay attention to now. Yeah, I understand that. I have 4 of them. I totally get it. AC, thank you for being here. Pam says, hey, is the webinar done? What topics are to be discussed next? Yeah, we're done for today. I'm just going to answer a couple of your questions. Another hour or 2 or a few minutes. Any idea? Oh, I see what you're saying. I missed that part. Just a few minutes. I'm going to hang out with you guys maybe like 10, 15 more minutes. Helen says, Manuel, if I attend the 2-day event and everyone gets ducks to take home, can I download this info too? Are you making it available to us online? Yeah, so the idea is not physical printed documents. We're going to create online docs. That's the idea. So you will have the same capability. And just like I'm doing with you, that I'm interacting with you here in the stream, we're going to be connected throughout the mastermind for those 2 days. So yes, you will have the same exact things that the people in the actual building will be getting. Great question. Hila says, please say thank you to Manuel. He's amazing. Thank you, Hila. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for coming in. Brian says, can I share this with anyone or is it limited to people in your programs? No, you can share it with anybody. Anybody can participate. All they got to do is save their seat and buy their ticket in person or the stream. It is limited. At some point, depending on how many people want to be in person, I'm going to have to start saying no. So you should save your seat right away, as soon as possible. Marketing event.ai.
So Robson, in person and over the internet. So you're gonna have access to, just like you have here with good camera setups and everything, you're gonna have that access also. Dalia says, what if we can't attend personally? Then you can buy the stream. You can have access to the virtual event, and you're gonna have an option there to select that. If you go to marketingevent.ai, I got it, marketingevent.ai. You can choose the either stream or in person. So Larry says marketingevent.ai does not work. Well, let's see if that's true. Okay, the reason why it wasn't working is very simple, because you had to enter the HTTP, as you can see right here. And somebody shared this with us. So if you do the HTTP, actually, maybe just the www. Let me try this. www marketing. Again, this is all put last minute. .ai. Yeah, that's all you got to do. www.marketingevent.ai takes you there. Choose your spot and attend virtually or attend in person. Kylie says, does your company offer services to help with their social media strategy other than just supplement and skincare products? Absolutely. We have many, many accounts, and we are really good in many different areas of marketing, lead generation, website build outs, one-time projects, marketing strategies, etc. Like, we have many, many different accounts that we work with. Even business entrepreneurs and all kinds of people. Monica says, I missed the beginning of the webinar. Is there going to be a replay? Yes, you need to watch this replay for sure. Definitely need to watch this replay. What platform do you recommend to play with when starting out? ChatGPT, which version? When starting out. So here's the thing, John, the ChatGPT 3.5 and 4 are going to give you similar answers. The deeper you get in your prompts, the more valuable GPT-4 will be, because GPT-4 is more robust. As a machine of artificial intelligence, it's just next level. So it depends, but you don't really need that to really do your thing. ChatGPT 3.5 is going to be faster than GPT-4. It takes longer for it to generate responses because of how robust it is. So you don't have to worry about it too much. Thomas says, oh, wow, Thomas, great to see you here. Amazing. Tom from MPLS, long time since Ben Cummings Amazon events. I will see you virtually. Thank you so much. Amazing, Thomas. Helen says, Manuel, thanks for always doing your classes and events at a great time for us down under in Australia. What is it, like 6 a.m. over there? What's going on? Are we all good? Okay, well, give me your phone. So on mobile, so if we go to marketingevent.ai, maybe we still need to put the www. That's a simple setting on our side that we didn't do. But once you do this, I'm in mobile, you click on attend in person, it takes you to the sign up page. All right, so that should be good there. And then if we go to the other option, the virtual, let's see. It also takes you to the sign up page. So you should be good, guys. Should be easy. Let's see what else you guys got. I had fun delivering that subject today. I really enjoy.
Could have gone for another 2 hours.
Could have gone for a few more hours, that's for sure. 11:45 a.m. in Australia right now, Sarah. That is awesome. Australia is such a, they talk about it, such a beautiful country. I was hearing the other day that there's so many different, it's a whole continent, right? But there's like so many other islands and cities that on their own have a bigger population than the entire continent. It's crazy. I could imagine all the incredible nature over there. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so Honeycomb members, Honeycomb, Manuel at honeycomb.io. Hey, I'm Jermina. Okay, my email is Honeycomb member, and my question is, do I have to pay for ChatGPT or is it automatically for Honeycomb members? So ChatGPT is free for the entire planet right now, and you don't have to pay a penny for it. Kyle says, it's really cool how you put the live stream together with the in-person presentation. Awesome event. Looking forward to the class in May. Awesome. Glad you liked it. Yeah, they call these like hybrid events. So gives me an opportunity to service more people. So thank you for being here. Amy, do I build my brand now or do I wait for the workshop or do I go on? Amy, I would definitely go on and just look to improve your skill when you come to the workshop. I had to, the month of April for me was so jammed with stuff that I could not find 2 days in it. So I don't want you to wait around for 6-7 weeks. I want you to just go. So just go and build out things and get going. And like, you got to keep on moving. It's a fast moving engine. And then come and improve your skill. All right. Come and improve your skill in the workshop. Hamano, what do you think about Amazon landscape, saturated or something? Do you mean like the landscape niche? I think that it's about what you do with the brand itself. I don't have any knowledge myself in that particular market. I know I love landscaping. I'm not quite sure if there's anything else that you're referring to. Helen says, Manuel, come to Australia soon. We are here for you too. We'll send you an email real soon so we can catch up. Bye now. Okay, thank you, Helen. Appreciate it. It's on my list. I definitely want to visit Australia. I'm concerned about the time zone difference, though. That's going to probably take me at least a week or two to catch up. Thank you. Everything was great. You're welcome, Amy. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being around. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being passionate over your business and over making yourself better. I appreciate you. I do not take you for granted. I will keep on bringing the value as best as I can. As long as this body is around to service, I will keep on using it to give you my best. All right. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging around for so long. It was supposed to be an hour workshop and it ended up being, wow, 2.5 hours. Hope that you guys got a lot of value. Hope that your mind is actually rolling with ideas and you're ready to actually get into action. I hope that you start losing some sleep like I lose sleep every day because I'm so excited about the opportunities that are being given to us in this environment. And I hope that you share a little bit of that passion and you start doing something about it because action is the foundation of all success. If you get into action, you will become successful at some point. Some of you are going to become successful faster. Some of you are going to take a little bit longer. It depends on how much energy you put and how much intelligence you apply to it. All right. So again, I will see you around again. We'll keep on bringing the value and I will see you in the next one. Talk soon.